"This is unbearable," Offset said in his gut-wrenching remarks at Atlanta's State Farm Arena. The sky was gray with rain clouds as a crowd of mourners made their way into Atlanta's State Farm Arena to celebrate the life of the rapper Takeoff, the cornerstone of the Migos, and was shot dead on November. The showers, the mayor of Atlanta, Dickens, would tell us later, were a good omen for a funeral, meaning Takeoff, born Kirsnik Khari Ball, had been heaven-bound. As we filtered into single-file lines at the lip of the building, we were made to drop our phones in sealed pouches only staff could open, a reasonable request for presence and privacy, especially in light of the gruesome spectacle Takeoff's death became as videos circulated online. That meant when Offset, his fellow Migo and cousin, took the stage well into the service and wept for the man that lay before him in a chrome casket, his grief was bound to the arena, and we were bound to it. "Take it," is all he could utter at first, overcome with sorrow. "I love you," he said. "I'm sorry." For many minutes, we watched him cry, many in the crowd cheering and shouting encouraging words. Eventually calling the loss unbearable and saying his heart is shattered, he made a raw admission, "I don't want to question you, God, but I don't get you sometimes." Then, leading a prayer, he called for fellowship. "I need to be held," he said so vulnerably. Quavo and Takeoff had just released their first album as a duo, Unc Phew, named for their family ties, on October 7th. A flag based on the art for that record, only built for infinity links, was laid across Takeoff's casket. While alluding to rifts between the pair and Offset on a podcast last month, Takeoff left room for resolution. "We don't know all the answers. God knows. We pray a lot, so only time will tell. Ain't nothing got to change." Takeoff's deep faith in God was called upon again and again in a memorial where loved ones and leaders worked to process his death out loud. "This is a 28-year-old man whose life was ended senselessly," said his pastor of 18 years, Justin Curney, 3. "By every account, Takeoff all skill, heart, and brain." Quavo and Offset, "You might get mad at me," warned Kevin Coach Kaylee, co-founder of Migos label Quality Control, but he was the wise one. So how, why, could this have happened, and what are they to do now? Pop stars, gospel stars, friends, and family all wrestled with difficult questions about this tragedy, some finding possibility in their distress. When Justin Bieber, a good friend of Quavo's who has collaborated with Migos, appeared on stage for the first performance of the memorial, it seemed as if he could not, sing. He sat uneasily on a stool while a pianist played intricately, at first, what felt like an intro, then what felt like a song. Bieber didn't move. The words that finally escaped him were "Shaky," a rendition of Ghost from his album Justice.